drive's looking good. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. That was good stuff. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. That ball was bad for you anyway. It was a bad ball. And second shot here on the first. Yeah, that'll work. This is our third shot. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Starting things off here under par already. And not a bad effort as we kicked off our round here. Even par after the first. Second hole, par 4. Let's knock this out there. Smart shot. Looking forward to see what you do here. Well, let's regroup. We've got about 115 yards to the pin. Great job on that approach. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Well, that'll do for now. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. I think it's breaking to the left. Okay, you've got this one for par. Not enough muscle into that one. And now this putt from 6 feet. Oh, just missed that birdie. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. Here we go, just a few more inches. Okay, that'll do. All right, the current leader sitting at 1 under. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Good one. Okay, next. Would you look at the distance on this? Second shot on the third. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. Okay, here's your look at birdie. This one's going uphill and to the right, and about 14 feet to go. Right by. Here comes the bogey putt. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. Okay, come on now. Let's coax this one into the hole. Save our par and be happy with ourselves. Let's go. And after that one, the leader sits at 1 under. All right, here we go. We got a par 4 here on this 4th hole. Let's have a good tee shot. Ooh, off the downslope. This one's going to run. Well, that'll work for you. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Good stuff. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Okay, I'll accept that. Here's your second shot on the 4th. That will play. Thank you very much. Okay, 2 under. If you can sink this. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. I think this is going to go right to left. Here we go. This is for par. bit long on that one. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. All right, for the bogey. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And after that one, the score to beat is 1 under par. All right, 5th hole, par 5. Let's do it. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Just strike that one. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Don't get down on yourself. Coming off a string of 3 bogeys in a row, but I think we can turn things around here. Okay, you're on the green. You're just super far away from the cup. That's my only complaint. And are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole, though, I still can't see it. I'm just going to have to hope we get this close. You'd only be 1 over par if you sink this. This one's going hard to the right. Setting up here with a very long putt. From there, fine effort. This one's a 9-footer. And it looks like this will just move a tiny little bit to the right. Ah, no good. This one's just a 4-foot putt. All right, in there for a 3-putt par. And in there with a 3-putt par. All right, 1 under is the score to beat. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. And here we go. You're up next. Looks like this one should be in the fairway. This shot's about 80 yards out. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. This one's going up the hill and to the left. 15 feet to the cup from here. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh, brutal. And this one for par. Looking pretty good. That's going to do just nicely. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, get that ball back on the green. Come on. Oh, just missed that chip. And this one will be for double bogey. Ooh, that's too bad. All right, give this one a little tap. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. All right, the current leader sitting at 1 under. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Ouch. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Ooh, and that one couldn't hold on to the fairway, just barely in that first cut. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. Wonderful. Lovely. Now we're putting. Sink this. It can go down to 5 over. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Here we go. 24 feet away. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, just missed the par. 5 feet left to go. Oh, right by. Here we go, bogey putt. And that'll do. Just inches to the hole. And after that one, the best in the room sits at 1 under par. All right, let's get this close. We got a par 3 8th hole. Safely on the green. Okay, next on the tee. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. Just a bit of a break here to the right, I think. Ooh. Here we go, par putt. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. It's getting there. And in the cup for the par. And after that one, the leader sits at 1 under. This hole is a par 4. It's not all that lengthy. Okay, you're up next. This one's looking like a fairway finder. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. Nicely struck. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Ooh, that chip almost went. This one's a 7-footer. Oh, well, yeah, didn't quite make it there. And this putt is for the double. Oh, come on, be nice. All right, a little tap putt here. Okay, moving on to the next. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Well done. All right, 1 under is the score to beat. And now let's see what happens here on the 10th. Decent looking tee shot, I think. Well, looking forward to this hole. Oh man, you launched that. Look at this, driving that green, putting for eagle. I'm just proud of you. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Yep, that's gonna work. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully you can get this close now. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. I think we got a left to right break here. Okay, 34-foot putt in your future. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh, that was almost in. 5 feet to go. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Here we go. This drops, and you get a bird. All right, here we go. Give a tap, and we'll head on to the next. And the putt drops. And after that one, looks like 2 under is the score to beat. And the 11th is a par 3. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Just in the green side rough here. Setting up in the green side rough, just about putting. All right, this exceeds the limit of my mathematics estimation skills. I'll just say you're extremely far from the cup. Looking at an 11-foot putt here. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. About 6 feet to go here. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, here we go. Double bogey. Ooh, that one should have got that one. Oh, just a tap in here. Okay, that putt's done. And just a little tap here needed. Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? And we're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Oh, it almost went. Okay, this is a doozy. This is not for the faint of heart, this putt. Hopefully you can get this close. And hopefully this one will drop. Oh, almost in there. Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Nice. All right, next up. That was a good one. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. Careful with this one. This is from way out. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Zooming by the hole. All right, 38 feet to the cup. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. And this one's for your par. Come on, get in there. 15 feet to go from here. And I think this one just has a touch of a break to the left. So far, so good. Okay, there's your bogey. This putt is about 11 feet. It's breaking to the left, I think. And it'll drop. Nicely played. And it is 1 over for the current leader here. Teeing off now in a long par 4. All right, let's send it. This shot's around 155 yards out. Could be slightly too much club. Yeah, we'll have that. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Nicely done. Had the right club there. Go down to even par. You can sink this. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh. Okay, here's our par putt. I think this one's breaking to the left. Just a little too much pace on that one. Okay, bogey putt coming up. And this one looks like it's going downhill and to the right. Just a little bit aggressive there. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. Ooh, easy Tiger. All right, that's it's just setback. Just a setback. Almost perfection there with the chipper. Okay, this one for the double. Oh, so close. And that's definitely unplanned, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. Lining this one up at 21 feet. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Oh, brutal. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, man. Ooh, let's get back onto the green. Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. And let's just drop one shot on this hole. This one's for bogey. Oh my, we're not even on the green anymore. Oh, denied. And hopefully you can drop this one down for the triple. Ooh, almost. Here's a 6-foot putt. Well, that flew right by. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. A bit too much power into that putt. And it was just a bad luck hole from the beginning, I think. Shot limit has been reached. And 8 over is the score to beat. And now the 14th hole. We got a par 5 ahead. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Tee shot's looking decent. And next. Oh my goodness, just smashed that one. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Yeah, that'll play. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. Ah, just right by the hole. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe. This one's going pretty hard, left to right. Oh! Oh my, get that ball back. Get that ball back on the green. That's a nice chip. Well done. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. Three feet to go. Ooh, that those ones, you should be getting those to drop. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's get back on the green.
Whoa, you almost got that.
And hopefully we can finish this one off for double bogey. Bit long on that one. And if you can sink this, we'll have a triple bogey on our scorecard. And well done. You got most of the way there. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Ooh, flying by the hole. Okay, I would love for us to put this hole behind us. Let's get this putt to drop. How about that? Oh, come on, ball. Come back to us. Come back. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. And the current leader sitting at 7 over par. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us.
Okay, you'll end up safely in the fairway. Here we go. Next on the tee. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Okay, on the green safely. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut. Oh, it's going right by the hole. We've got a 17-foot putt on this one. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. And this is an uphill putt, moving right to left. Okay, here's a 5-footer. This will be for bogey. Ooh, never like leaving those short. Here we go. Tapper on in, and we'll head on to the next hole. All right, 7 over par is the score to beat. And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. All right, let's go. Looking good off the tee. And this one's about 125 yards out. Second shot here on the 16th. Nice shot, another green in regulation. And 29 feet from the cup. This one's breaking left to right. Six feet to the cup. This would be nice to get for birdie. Five feet to the cup from here. All right, not much left here. There we go. And it looks like 7 over is the score to beat at the moment. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. Look at this, just caught it. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here. Okay, we're on the green. And here's our second shot on the 17th. All right, kick left. That'll do for the approach. All right, this one from 17 feet. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Well, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. Okay, here's your birdie look. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Could have used a little bit more power, I think. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And nice putt. Let's move on. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. All right. And the current leader sitting at 7 over par. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. I approve. All right, you're up. Let's see what you can do. I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. Second shot on the 18th. Well judged on that one. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. Ooh. This one's just a 3-footer. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And it went by so quick. Just like that, your round is over. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon.
get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's great to have you north of the border this week. It's the opening round action of the RBC Canadian Open. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. It wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's so old school that you're going to find penalty.
That goes down for an eagle. That'll help make a big move. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
He's currently in a tie for third here. Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
Well struck. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
A birdie putt awaits. That's disappointing. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Couldn't convert after two good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Currently a couple under for the round. The first of our par 3s at St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par 3.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par 3.
Okay, that'll work. 18 feet to the cup. That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? And this putt coming up for his par. Oh. Just a short putt remaining here. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The first of the par 5s is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. Look at this one just roll off the green. A bit too much pace, but a chance still to get it back up and in. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box. So you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Oh, well played. Playing from around 160 yards. 3 behind our leader.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. Well, Rich, I thought that day was an absolute doozy. And this player seems to be in decent shape, don't you think?
Yeah, good shape. Top 10 after the first round with 3 to go. You're not going to win it on the first day, but you certainly can use it, and he's in good position to win it still.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time now for round 2 of the RBC Canadian Open. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Our leader rocking along at 6 under par as we get things going here on 2K Sports. Now to the 5th hole. Lovely effort, that. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Max Homa as he gets it set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, it's fair to say that Max Homa is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume.
Yeah, what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game is just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence because he's just a tour-bred winner.
And a chance here to move inside the top 10 in the standings. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
We have a par 3 on this one.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, that looks so good off the club. A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. And now this to move into a tie for 5th. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Steady on. Putting now for a bogey.
This is not a long putt, but there is a break to the left.
Ooh, slow down. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Ooh. This putt coming up is for triple bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. We've arrived now at the 7th, and the par 4. Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at 2 over par. And choosing the 8-iron here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Yeah, nice looking shot there. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Going with the 5-iron here.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Looking great now.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Sitting at 1 over.